I just want to do a little episode, man, of Deen Check. And I want to speak on Deen Check. Don't let another Muslim trick you off your deen. Not even for a split second. Don't let a Muslim trick you off your deen. Don't let them trick you. Right? So, what I mean by another Muslim tricking you off your deen, you gotta stand firm, man, on what Islam tell us to stand firm on. Because Muslims will trick you off your deen, and that's their goal. Their goal is to trick you off the correct understanding that you're supposed to have. Sometimes it's due to jealousy. You know what I'm saying? We know that the evil eye is a real thing. Sometimes it's because they can't achieve what you can achieve, and they can't be what you are, and they see something in you that they want to see in themselves, but they don't have the wherewithal. It's just not in them. Now, this is from Teachers from the Deen. So, it's a hadith that goes with this. I'm not going to read the whole hadith. I'm just going to read just a little bit of it. I asked the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, will there be any evil after the good has came? The Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam replied, yes, there will be. Keep in mind, this is the evil that the Rasul is referring to that's going to come after the good has came. Yes, there will be some people calling to the gates of the hellfire, and whoever responds to that call will be thrown into the hellfire by the one that called them to the gate. Imagine that. They call you to the gate just to throw you in it. It didn't say y'all going it together. They call you to the gate of the hellfire, and then you answer that call. Basically like this right here. Let's put it in a layman's term. Hey, come here for a second. Let me holler at you. And then as soon as they walk up to me, I throw them in the hellfire. I hate to say me, but this is basically what it's saying. Whoever answered that call, they're going to throw them in the fire. The person who called you. But dig this. This is Muslims. This is Muslims. So whoever responds to that call, they will be thrown in the hellfire by the one that called them. I said, O Allah's messengers, will you describe them to us? He said, they will be from us. They're going to be from us. They're going to be a part of us. They're going to be our own people. And they're going to speak our language. They're going to be Muslim. So then he asked the Rasul for some advice. What do you order me to do if I ever reach such state? He said, stick to the main group of Muslims and their imam. The ones who want Quran and Sunnah plus ijma, consensus. Don't let them trick you off your deen. So, it's always a true story that makes me reflect on some hadiths. And this, I want to give you an example, man, about not letting people trick you off your deen. I'm reading this version from Sahih Bukhari. This in book 9, hadith number 7084. It's a long hadith. So if anybody ever want to look it up on a YouTube, stock for the lot on a computer, or if you have Sahih Bukhari at home, it's 7084. Lengthy hadith, but it's very beneficial because he describes more evils that's going to come. But I want to speak on that last one where he's saying people is going to call you to the gates of the hellfire, and if you answer it, they going to throw you in it. So look, true story. Wallahi, which I don't like to be saying wallahi all the time. I'm at my house, Muslim brother. We had just left Jumu'ah. Came to the house, eat the little, we got the little Jumu'ah dinners and everything. So, and individuals don't mind me telling this story. It's already been discussed, you know what I mean? And it's been talked about several times. So, a Muslim man who I grew up with, but he always into something, pops up at my house. So I'm looking at him like, cause I know him, like, man, what you doing over here, man? Like, what you got going on? So low key, we in the hood. So like 3 houses down from me, it's a dope spot. So basically, they got the word. He done got the word from somebody that it's finna be a drop at this house, and what time the drop is supposed to go on. So but he not telling me. He just like, man, I ain't seen you in a minute. I wanted to see you. Woo out the woo. We eating a little masjid dinners. So then he was like, it's a nice day, man. Let's go outside and sit on your porch. So alright, cool. We go outside and sit on the porch. I notice he keep watching the house and the cars. So then this guy come up out of the house, big lump in his pocket. He probably had about, reportedly, the money that he was supposed to pick up was 20 G's. So I'm going to say, he had, but I mean, it was a huge lump. He had about 20,000. Because it couldn't even really fit in the way he had it in his pants. But anyway, so he was like, man, look, he got the money, man. Look at that woo out the woo. So he look at the other Muslim brother. They don't even know each other. The Muslim brother would meet. This is their first introduction. So he look at the Muslim brother and was like, "What's up, man? Let's go over here, man, and bump dude upside his head and take that little money." And I'm like, man, y'all not come on, man, you sitting on my porch. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna create a situation that I'm gonna have to deal with when you not around. So he was like, man, we could follow him around the corner. He was like, man, come on, man, come help me, brother. I know you could use some money. You seen that knot in his pocket. And you couldn't even be folded. It was like a brick. So it wasn't like folded. It was a brick of money in his pocket. So the brother was thinking about it. He was like, man, I see you thinking about it. And I told him, hey, man, quit. Don't be listening to him. I've been knowing this dude all my life. Don't listen to him. So he looked at the Muslim brother. Keep in mind, he's Muslim also, though. He looked at the Muslim brother who with me and looked him dead in the face and said, what's the problem? You worried about falling off your deen? Wallahi. He said, what's the problem, man? You worried about falling off your deen? The Muslim brother said, yeah. He still looking him dead in the face and said, don't worry about it. You can get right back on your deen afterwards. Don't even worry about it. You can get right back on your deen afterwards. Come on. And dude literally went to start taking steps. Because now dude getting in the car. Right? He literally taking steps so they can go try to catch him around the corner. I had to grab dude's shoulder and say, man, what you doing, man? Don't listen to this dude, man. This dude ain't even like that. This dude don't ding like that, man. Man, don't let this dude pull you off your ding, man. But it just reminded me so much of that hadith. Like, what if you would have went around there? Y'all would have went around and tried to follow dude around the corner and ended up killing him. And you could have ended up getting locked up or going to the hellfire. Or what if he ended up killing you? And now you done teamed up with another Muslim trying to rob somebody for some dope money and got killed behind it. About 30 minutes after you done left Juma. Don't let another Muslim, man, trick you off your deen. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said one of the evils that's going to come after the good is that people from us is going to be calling people to the hellfire. And if you answer that call, they're going to throw you in it. And it made me lightweight chuckle. He told that brother, don't worry about it. You could just get right back on your deen afterwards. Kind of amazing, ain't it? He didn't even know him. He had only been knowing him, I say about 20 minutes done passed. And he just listening to us talk. He don't even know him. And now you finna go try to knock somebody upside their head. No mask, no nothing. Because another Muslim done told you, don't worry about falling off your deen. You could just get right back on it after we get done. Calling that boy to that gate, man. Man, don't let anybody trick you off your deen, but let alone another Muslim, because it might not look the same. They can easily call you to something that you desire, man. Some fornications. You know, you might have some old habits that die hard. You know, like they say, man, old habits die hard sometimes. Calling you back to old habits. You know, old pleasures. You know, fornication. Call you back to the streets. You know, for some of you sisters, man, they call you back to uncovering. You know what I'm saying? Coming out, trying to get you one of these people, you know, trying to catch the eyes that you want to behold your beauty from one of these brothers, man, and then end up in sister done talk you into uncovering, then going somewhere, and then you meet some individual who claim to be Muslim and this and that, another Muslim, and then y'all tiptoe off somewhere, and next thing you know, now y'all got sexually transmitted diseases. Man, so you know, with this episode of Deen Check, man, now don't let another Muslim trick you off your deen, man. Assalamu alaikum.